What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to discuss what I've learned personally as a video marketer and video producer working with home service businesses for the last 10 to 11 years. This year, 2026 is year 11 working with the home service companies and trade-focused businesses, contractors, just service-based businesses in general. I'm actually on my way to get some breakfast. It's a Sunday morning. The sun is beaming, and I'm just feeling inspired. I'm feeling like making a quick video. So yeah, I've been in business for New Cape. My production company, New Cape Pictures, has been in business officially since January of 2011. So it's been 15 years. I didn't actually start producing full-time through New Cape Pictures until late 2014. I kind of remained in the film and TV industry for 3 years until I started to really take New Cape very seriously, and it became my full-time hustle, if you will. But the first 5 years of my company, it was all TV commercials. So I had connections in Fairfield, New Jersey, which is considered it's called the Hollywood of infomercials, because a lot of the as seen on TV companies are based out of there. And I had a lot of connections with companies in that space. So that was kind of my inroad into TV production. And I leveraged that to become a TV commercial producer and put UK Pictures as one of Northern New Jersey's prominent production companies for TV production and commercial production, things like that. That went on for about 5 or 6 years. And then, once COVID hit in early 2020, production ceased. And at that point, I wouldn't say was looking for a new challenge, but wanted to start dabbling in other industries and wanted to get out of the TV space because a lot less people are watching TV these days. So it just made sense to me to start exploring other avenues in the video marketing space. I like working with home service companies because I do feel a connection with them. I feel like we're both transforming our clients' businesses in many ways, or their homes. And, we feel undervalued for it. At least I did back in 2020. So I wanted the way to raise my perceived value and come up with a system that I can then apply for my clients. And that's what the Constructive Video Funnel Blueprint is. That is my company, New Cape Pictures, model for building trust, building credibility, driving engagement, boosting interaction, and ultimately generating sales calls, qualified sales calls. And basically what it entails is it's a full system. It's not just running ads. Running ads is very important. And I think the majority of businesses, whether they're home service or not, they prioritize awareness. There's 3 phases to the buying cycle. There's awareness on the front end, there's consideration in the middle, and then there's the conversion, right? And most companies funnel money into awareness. Let's just run ads, run ads, run ads. But the problem is, if you run ads as a service business, the reality is you're just going to be perceived as that, right? Just devil's advocate, throwing out a random example. If you're a plumber and you're advertising on Meta, let's say, what are you doing to differentiate yourself other than the fact that, okay, maybe free estimate or some type of deal or incentive or value-based offer? What are you really doing that's allowing people to see, whoa, this company's different. There's something about this plumber that I need to stop in my tracks and I need to give this company a call. And that's the consideration phase. And the majority of companies, as I mentioned just a few seconds ago, do not put any money or any focus or any energy into the consideration phase. And the consideration is so crucial because that is where trust is built. That is where companies can differentiate you and say, okay, these guys are different because of XYZ. And generally that XYZ is your story, right? That's how you can really allow yourself to be cleaved from the herd. That's how you can create a scenario where your story is what differentiates you. And I think on the surface, people just go, oh, okay, well, who cares about a plumber's story? Who cares about a contractor's story? It's just, people just want to get the job done. They want the estimate. Yeah, but they're paying you a lot of money. You're going to be in their house. They don't really know you, right? So they do want to feel that connection. And storytelling is how you connect, right? So don't disregard your consideration. And that's where New Cape comes in. That's where we differentiate ourselves as video producers. We're not just creating cool videos and putting them out there. Okay, you run it, set it, and forget it. Again, ads are very important. You must run ads, but you must run ads to an infrastructure that builds trust and credibility. And what we've developed over the last 2 or 3 years and really have honed and gotten down to a science is this awareness and consideration systems. They walk hand in hand, but they are 2 separate entities. So I generally, for the most part, unless a company's branding is very dialed in, which 9 times out of 10, it is not, I won't run ads for a client until I feel as if their consideration is dialed in. This is very, very important stuff. And when your consideration is dialed in, if you're leading people to a booking page, nurturing them with emails, nurturing them with a weekly content show, YouTube show, podcast style content, where you're humanizing your brand and putting your face and your team's face at the forefront of your marketing, you are developing a relationship. And I guarantee you, your competitors are not doing this. They're running a couple image ads, they're running 1 or 2 or 3 videos, they're hoping for the best. And again, you could generate qualified sales calls just running ads to a booking page or just running ads to a contact form. But if the booking page does not have trust building creative assets like impact stories, customer transformation stories, your brand story, before and afters, things like that, that's the kind of thing that really allows people to go, okay, these guys are different. They've done a lot of excellent work and I can see that and I can feel that, right? So coming full circle here, what I've learned working with home service companies for the last 10, 11 years and building out the constructive video funnel blueprint and helping businesses not only with their awareness, but with their consideration, is that it's almost a lost cause. It's a waste of time and money if you are not first working on your consideration, if you are not first building trust with your market, okay? Once you have that set up, then you could run ads till the cows come home and you're going to have a lot more success than your competitors because you have this content strategy surrounding your business. Everywhere they go, they're being hit with your content. And you're constantly nurturing them with new content every single week, right? So how many times does somebody come for an estimate? You reach out 6 months later, hey, Mrs. Jones, did you end up getting that done? Oh no, this, that, and the other thing, life happened and we're still, it's still a priority, but not something we've done. Well, now you're sitting pretty for them, aren't you? Because you've been hitting them with the weekly newsletter, with the weekly content. They're likely following you on social media where you're repurposing a lot of this content as organic posts and on it goes. So always be nurturing and prioritizing your consideration, because without consideration, you're trying to jump from awareness to conversion, and that's a really hard thing to do. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for me. I am almost at my deli here. We're going to grab some breakfast. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I've been in the game for a long time, and I really enjoy just kind of sharing these insights and kind of my expertise and my experience over the years of what I've encountered and what I think is true and not true. And I'm going to continue to do that. And I hope you found this video valuable and some of the content within it kind of open your eyes to the various steps of this. It's not just, create a few videos, put it out there and hope for the best. That's amateur hour. You have to have a system in place. You have to have a strategy in place. And that's really what we endeavor to do for all of our clients and for ourselves. So do me a favor. This channel is relatively new and I'm trying to build it up. So if you could subscribe, click the notification bell, comment on the video. I know that raises it up in the algorithm. All this kind of stuff can really help me and my company. And again, I'm planning on putting out insightful videos every week. So stay tuned for more of that and appreciate you watching the video. Thanks, guys.